really nervous. This is kind of annoying. I think it's just because it's easier to record so that you can fix something if you mess up, or I'm always nervous that, my son's gonna have a moment and it will be live or something, and they're sleeping now, but so I have a lot of things to do, and I really want to share something. I want to share a lot of things. I just don't have anyone to really share them to. So I guess just keep it with myself and put it out into the world. And I don't know. We're just going to jump into fun stuff, and maybe I won't be so nervous. I don't know what else to say. So with my jumping around, studying a gamut of things, and found out that's really what a philosopher is just, you don't focus on any one subject, you just enjoy the pieces and how they connect. So I've always been that way. I even said it anyways, point being, so a lot of things don't make sense to me. The paths, like I mentioned, but it came to me. A reimagined something came to me, and nothing's perfect. And what I wanted to kind of express is that when it comes to stuff like this, it's all an expression of the same thing. So there is no right or wrong way. They're all different expressions of getting to the point. And you can kind of get that when you're talking about different religions and ancient civilizations. They're all expressing different ways, different versions, different expressions of the same concepts. So with the Hebrew letters, they never really made sense. So I'm talking so loud. Living in an RV now. Decided to just, we'll get into it. Let's just start one thing at a time. There's just a lot of stuff I want to get off my chest, I suppose. So we'll see what happens here. But I'm going to just keep streaming until it's comfortable, because I'm supposed to do this. I get nothing but validation that I need to get over this, and I need to actually start, I don't know. Anyways, so the Hebrew paths never made any sense to me. And it's because if you think about the way that I expressed it, it's all an expression. There is no right or wrong way, So keep that in mind with everything that we do. The paths don't make sense to me. The Hebrew letters are the expression. They form meaning through the letters and how you combine them mathematically with the gematria, as well as the meaning of the letters and what they mean when they're paired with other ones. So the paths are, all the cards communicate with each other. So the tree of life is connected to the cards, is connected to all the different morals that ultimately we all know within our hearts. It's just how much do you want to ignore it for the material comfort that you have in your world, right? And we all do this. I find comfort in things, my pretty little things that make me happy, eye candy. My excuse is study materials. So I have a couple of fun things to show in a minute. So I made cards to express and have a visual. I mean, I'm learning astrology. I know a lot of people know this stuff, but I just never cared to learn. I didn't have a reason to. So there's a lot of things that you can get from patterns and things like that. So you'll understand. And I do have some pictures that kind of express it. We're just doing a video just to get the gamut of the information out, and we'll get in more fun details as I get more comfortable and my son goes to school Monday, my 5-year-old. So I'm going to have some quiet time, and you have no idea unless you do. So, regarding, start back at the first videos, and you got to follow, because I can't reiterate. I can't even, figure out what I need to say. So, watch the other videos if things don't make sense. So with the hero's journey, the first tree of life, we are going to pull the sword out of the stone. So I'm going to show you the cards that I made, and we'll go through that. Let me switch this thing here. Okay. So this is reimagined. The cards don't perfectly fit according, but they all make a beautiful artwork. They make beautiful, it's a beautiful expression. So the last letter is actually the beginning. The beginning is the end is the beginning. So this is the Fool's card, and I thought it was so interesting with the symbol, which is also, we'll come across that later, but it's also like half of a ladder, right? And this is expressed as 2 front teeth, and I find that very fascinating, because it's such a special card, and you think to yourself, what the heck is 2 front teeth? What are they trying to get at? What's the point of that? And I mean, honestly, it just hit me the other day. I thought it was so beautiful. Is 2 front teeth. I mean, where do our words come from? Our vibrations of the words and the defining meaning that comes from them through, the study of word origins, and everything is connected to something for a reason, or the origin of. So, 2 front teeth is where we speak. It comes through the breath that comes through our intended words. I just think it's really awesome. I'm not going to take forever on this. Dang it. We're just going to get through this because there is more I need to get out. Okay? So just keep in mind all the patterns that we're going to see. Switch that around. Okay, so the red cards are the 3 mother cards. Notice the first card and the last card are both mother cards. This is the last, this is the first. This is the Aleph, and forevermore. This card makes me think of Alf, the TV show I used to watch back in the day. So this one is a lot of key attributes. And it's also a silent letter, but it's, interestingly enough, always all over important words. And the reason for that is because it's an important word, right? It's source. It's the unity of all. So here's the second card, traveling. Oh no, this is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do, how did I mess that up? Can I shuffle these or something? 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. So technically, we are a fool. We're going to start our journey, right? What actually happens first is the bottom of the tree. We are imagined and thought of, and then we are put down for material expression. We can go over hanging out, talking about a bunch of fun stuff, but I refuse. We're just going to get through the basic information because I'm not here again to tell anybody anything. This is my expression of what has come to me, through me, from me, right? So I just want to share this information so that other people can figure out something different or elaborate on the same, or tweak things to where it makes better sense. So these are the simple letters are blue, and then the pink ones are going to be the planetary cards as well. So it's interesting to see the patterns. We start and end with a mom card, which there are 3, which I mentioned before. So Yod He He Va, Yod He Vad He. This is center. This is the very bottom. Yod. You know, oh, here I go. We will do this later. Nope. Then we're going to go to the Hermit. Traveling up with the little sun holding within solitude. You will find that light that you hold within. The sun carries truth. What we have forgotten. Here is strength. Because I want to write a story. So, I mean, we'll get there one thing at a time. The next is the Chariot. I already screwed up the beginning of this video rambling on like that. Wasting time getting to it. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm not used to being nervous. It's really obnoxious, to be honest. Sorry. The Lover's card. This is the center. Connected to everything, and it's Vav. So Yod He He Va. Did I do that? That's really kind of annoying. Is that I'll be a little quieter. Here is the Hierophant. I'm really annoyed that I put the stuff on the back. I wish I would have just crammed it on the front, but I wanted to fill up the back with more information, but I just wanted the cards done at that point. So, next we have the Emperor. Moon. Oh, hell no. Just that is... See, you know... Okay. You know... what touched me? What was that? Was it just the thingy? So help me God. Something touched me on my back. I'm sorry. Yes, I jump scare. That's all I do. For the love of God, what was that? Okay, it was just probably... Oh, I'm wearing earrings. My earring touched my shoulder. Next we have Gemel. This is the Empress. Oh, it's just really not necessary. So notice how we have all the simple letters, and then we're at the top, you know, up in the top triangle, we have, you know, the planetary, which were the original kind of gods, right? So we have the highest priestess next. And now we have the magician. So you've gone through your first tree of life. You know all that you know. And what are you going to do with that? What are you going to do with that now? We already did this, but whatever. Oh, that scared me so bad. Like the worst thing, you just like some bug just randomly like attacking you. Like, see, I'm not afraid now. Now I'm not afraid of dying. Like, the only reason I'm afraid of dying is because I don't want my kids without me. But I live in anxiety and fear my whole life, and now I have a better understanding, but we'll chat about that some other time. So we're going to go through the tree of life again, but with the knowledge of the power that we hold within. So what are we going to do with that? What are we going to do with that with our judgment? Right? Judgment to ourselves, judgment to others, the way that others judge us. Judgment all around, right? Then after judgment, we're going to have the sun. The sun was accompanying the hermit. There's so much I'm avoiding to say, like, this was in the Egyptian, it looks like a boat, and it also looks like, to me, Jupiter. Anyways. Then we have the moon. And we're gonna take it to the stars. I should leave it a little bit longer so it can focus, and then obviously you guys can pause it. And I could probably make better copies. Now that I have these cards, I could make better versions of them and make copies. All in the plan. Here's top. This is the devil's card. You know, what's interesting is, you know, my expression, it was all placed out a different way, but I reimagined it, and I thought that I can express it better if I had the Hebrew alphabet, which we will later when we go through screenshots and stuff, like that you need to have some things from the tail end. Everything can't go in order. You gotta pull some strength from some different level tier words and letters and, you know, things like that. But what's interesting is that this is where we end. What's important is the value that you get from the devil card. The light within the dark is key. People try to avoid the negative aspect, but truly it is how this is handled that defines the most beautiful part of spirituality. Things get twisted around, as always. Hey, Yod Hey Hey Ba, right? A man with arms raised. Oh yeah. Gotta share this one, because this was just recently too. Like, remember I said the E upside down was the teeth for shin? Now, Yod Hey Hey Ba, you know, you're bringing the two Heys together, creating two N's to an M or whatever. But now, when I show you the Egyptian book, you're going to see that there's another definition for like a circle and for like the bowl that's on the thing, and it represents you and I or something like that. So, but look, this also looks like two front teeth with the circle on the inside pushing out, like the Yod Hey Hey Va, you know, one is giving out and one is receiving. So it looks like the source, the center also, you know, the center dot, the source, before it expresses out into many different expressions, coming out through vibrations, through our teeth, it is coming out through expression, through the two front teeth. That is how important our words are. I was told that by my cousin when my son was a year old. He's about to turn 18 now. Man, ain't that the truth. Now we have mem. We have, so I didn't really specify. So, we're not going to go into too much detail. Damn it. So, temperance, though. So, temperance is it's all about the temperance. When you bring the twins together, it's about balancing the two together, right? You got to be able to temper that. And I love that it shares the card with the Emperor. You got to be able to give that balance of action and pursuit with the emotional aspect, right? You have to honor what got you there. Honor the moon. keep everything in balance. The Death card shares the spot with the Empress, which is, of course, the last, third mom card, and it's the the Empress. Now notice, though, it's not defined with the mom card, though. It's defined with her accompanying card, the Death card, because the power of giving life is also the power of ending it. So the process of rebirth, whether it's, on a physical level or not, but I just think it's absolutely cool, and reimagine it. Show me what you come up with. God, I would give anything if anybody talked to me about anything interesting. I just need one friend to stimulate my mind, please. That sounded really whiny. I do apologize. Now we have the Hanged Man. The Land card. This comes up a lot. It's a cool card. Am I showing the backs? Oh dear. Because these little symbols, right here, they come up. And we'll get, when we play around with these cards, because I just made these cards too, so I've barely had a chance to even look at them and whatnot. But I have so many crazy little tidbits that already started coming to me. So, here is Justice. Completely different than Judgment. This is truth. It is what it is. Karma. Not an opinion. And Dalit. So, with the Tree of Life, also, I'll be able to express it with a couple different other options, but when you picture a DNA strand and you picture the Tree of Life stacked on top of each other, when you press down the Dalit to create your 33, only the highest Masonic is a 33. It's because they have mastered the concept of pressing down the button and expressing themselves through the 4 elemental expressions, the 4 other trees of life. So you have your main tree and your 4 earth, air, water and fire. The mom, the pop, the daughter, and the son. Or the expressions of such. So, real quick, I kind of want to just do this real quick too, because I'm really into ancestry, and is this going to show very well? I found this in my grandfather's stuff, and it's just so ironic because it was not there before. I went through this stuff, but obviously I overlooked it, so whatever. But these are ancient ruins that he documented for himself and his name. Things are circled. There's the star, the fish, some random little tidbits, and those symbols are things. And this is all something that can be got to, but it says, have Miriam unfold this reading. It's perceptive. And then it says, this is the weirdest thing, okay? Now, go with me on this. It's like a triangle. There's a lot of different little few options, but I think it's circled Jim. And that's the only thing it could be, but I don't know what's in that circle, and it's kind of annoying. So tell me what that is. I mean, honestly, I kind of see Jose. I don't know. I don't know what I see, but no one else has been able to give me anything. A land dolphin. And what is the scribble right there? Okay, we'll get back to that. So, oh, no, let's not. We're still on this. So, I found this in the documentation that I did bring with me that I desperately need to make hard copied. And that's a story inside itself, but we'll get there. So I ordered these ruined cards, and this light turned off. So I ordered these ruined cards. They're so fabulous, and I can't wait to. I haven't even read them, but these kind of go through the different ruins, so they have a lot of information, and I love that. And there's only 3 cards that don't have a major arcana card. They do have arcana cards attached to them. I'm assuming, you know, just from the creator of the cards. Oh, here they are. Or no, those are the things. So here are the runes cards and symbols, right? And you'll see some similarities from those symbols on the back. Okay? A lot of fun resources that I have, endless. If you want anything to geek out on, God, just let me know. Please. And these cards I got at the same time. Oh, so yeah, I ordered those cards, and literally the next day I found that piece of paper. So these are great cards to express planetary things. And they're all gold on the side. They're just really pretty. Spend $30 on that all day. I don't need to go out and eat. Too expensive. So I kind of want to show the book real quick. I think we're done with this. Let's just get rid of this. Switch the camera. So help me God, you better be able to hear me. If this whole thing is recording without my audio, I will freak. I tested it first. I did. But we'll see. Getting there. It's kind of fun. I mean, I doubt anyone would be watching me anyways during the day, but a little less stressful if no one's watching. Just catch me on the flip side, right? Oh, this book is just so special to me. So basically I have to just throw it out there. So I never knew my father. It totally affected me, who I am as a person. So I did the DNA thing. That's a whole story and really the origin of everything that I'm going through right now. But it was all about him. But it's all about her. It is. Everything points to it, and I could really back this up. It's all about the mtDNA. We hold the special key. It's not that we're better. No one's better. You have to have both, but we do. That's why men carry on the name. They have no way to connect themselves to their children. Women, we have evidence of every child that we birthed in our body. Our children, we can know who our children are, like genetically, or, you know, all that fun stuff. But the thing is that, well, there's a lot of things, but this book is so cool. Can we? This isn't gonna work, is it? So I decide to find out my mtDNA. I get it done because there's a roadblock and people are freaking really shady, and they're like, oh, you know, 5 generations ago these people are private, because we don't want you to, know who they are. I mean, it's just, I've said it a million times and I'm going to say it again. All you're doing is putting a big mark saying, hey, look here, for some reason, because we think we need to make it private. Just put something. It's so stupid, but anyways, like, so stupid. People want you to know it's something private. It's just really obnoxious. Anyways, and I have theories. I already know what's going on because I have a lot of tidbit evidence and gut. Anyways, so even with the mtDNA, because of people being so freaking secretive, all the work I did, no one got back to me. It was so crazy. But anyways, few people did, and they were just to try and get me off paths, right? Totally robotic, totally fake and sus. Nonetheless, I was toting around a bin of tapes that my grandfather left. And he just would always send us VHS tapes or cassette tapes of music and shows, whatever. So I just thought it was a bin full of tapes. I've moved them before and I've dug through just to double check, but it's been so many years, and I was just concerned about making sure they were always kept and traveled through my life, especially during the emergency moments, right? So years go by and I'm stressed, still looking like passionately, right? And I go to look inside that bin, and I kid you fucking not only did I find something old, I found the Mulder ancestry book. These people. Anyways, we're just gonna go ahead and just, oh, it smells so good. Just so old. Just so old. Just so old. And my Uncle Turk and my grandpa were just real big note takers. So you can see, like, on the pertinent people, Valentine, right? Smell Valentine Mulder. Oh god, I want to be so careful with this, but right? So we're getting to that. Can't get there yet. But anyways, that thing was in, just I don't know. Maybe it was in the thing that I just got. So where am I trying to go with this? I didn't really think this out properly. Because I want to go show stuff over there. It's kind of dark in here. And switch the camera. Is there anything over here that I want to show? It's kind of dark too. Should I turn on the screen? Don't get crazy pushing buttons. Let's turn on 2 monitors. So I can maybe see a little bit when I walk over RV Livin'. I mean, the cord is gonna pretty much reach everywhere. Okay, we need to move this so I can see what I'm doing. And I think that's good enough. Okay, perfect. Oh, the microphone. Fuck. We're gonna make this work, so help me God. We don't need this. You can turn off if you want. We're gonna take this microphone and the camera, and we're gonna take a little walk to the right side. Fish on the left. Hang out, travel on the right. End up in the center. That was a little fun bit, right? Okay. Now close. Okay, let's see how this goes. Going on a field trip, kiddos. Isn't that exciting? Okay. Okay. Oh, this has more give. I need you to give. To be fair, I should end this video. And make sure the audio is working. Because if, like I said, I can't. What was it? That 2 videos ago, that was just too much. I recorded it 3 times. And yesterday. Okay. I really do. I think I'm going to restart this video, but let's... Oh, is it going to fit over here? Kinda. How can I make this work? I really should have tried this before or something. Let's just make sure the audio's working, and I'm gonna come back because I got cords going everywhere, and this isn't as smooth as I was kind of picturing in my head. So, all right, catch you on the other side.